If you are a property owner in South St. Paul, you may have wondered how you can determine the boundaries of the land that you own. Well, the only way to know your property's exact boundaries within 100% confidence is to hire a licensed surveyor and have them mark your property corners. If you string a line between the marked corners, that is your property line. For an additional fee, a licensed surveyor can prepare a signed certificate of the survey, which is a detailed map that shows your property lines in all of its buildings. Sites, the features on it, and dimensions are labeled. A signed certificate of survey is a legal document that you can use to support your claim if there is ever a dispute about where the property line is located. Most properties in South St. Paul have already been surveyed at some point in the past. If you follow these tips, you may be able to locate your property lines without needing or hiring a surveyor. Tip number 1. The previous owner of your property may have purchased a certificate of survey from the licensed surveyor and filed a copy with the document at the City Hall. You can contact the Planning Department at 651-554-3217 to see if they have a certificate of survey for your property. At the very least, they can usually provide you with a map of your subdivision, which shows the dimensions of your lot. Tip number 2, if your property has been surveyed before, a licensed surveyor likely placed an iron marker at each of your property corners, which is buried about 6 to 12 inches underground. If you rent a metal detector, you may be able to use the map that the Planning Department gives you to locate the iron markers. If you string a line between the markers, that is your property line. Tip number 3, the city owns every public street and also usually owns about 8 to 15 feet of land on the inside of each street of a paved street. The city owns at least 30 feet of land measured from the center line just about every paved parking road in South St. Paul. Please don't put a fence or retaining wall in your front yard without getting the right permits and find your property lines. It's an expensive mistake to make if you accidentally build on city property and need to tear it out and rebuild your fence or retaining wall. We love to see our residents taking care of their properties and investing in South St. Paul, and I hope these tips help make it easier for you to find your property lines and make it its full potential.